Hey guys, what's going on? Just going to take a quick look at Hedera. Ticker for this is HBAR. And what you're seeing here is I'm currently on the weekly time frame. I've covered this coin several times in the past, and in the previous videos I marked out these levels for you, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. So I'll just run through this really quickly. If this is the first Hedera video of mine that you're watching and you don't have these levels marked on your chart, right? So brief history of Hedera. If you want to trade this, draw this lower upsloping level of support. So you have 1, 2, 3 touches on it, just in case the market turns for the worst and heads all the way back down here. You can look for this level right here to be a potential support region, right? Next level I suggest that you draw on your chart will be this horizontal trend line right here. Just take a horizontal trend line or horizontal ray and just paste it right at the top of these candle bodies here. So you see it was resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, and then obviously when you break above a strong level of resistance on the way back down, more often than not it will serve as a level of support, right? So it was resistance here, here was support, support, support along here. We broke below it, it was resistance, and now that we are above it right here, this is the local level of potential support, and that is around 0.0544. Okay, so definitely I recommend you mark that on your chart. Next level is going to be right here. This horizontal line right here, I have it drawn as like a horizontal ray, and I pasted it right at the top of these candle bodies. So you see right here, it was the resistance. When we came above it, it was a support. It was a support all along here. And when we came back up to it here, this was the level where, the price traded above it. But by the time this candle closed, sellers came in, sold off, and the candle body closed below this horizontal line. And the market took that as a pretty strong bearish signal. And then in the following couple weeks, we had a huge sell-off, okay? So yeah, that level is around... it's 0.0615, but just basically eyeball it right here and then place the horizontal line above these candle bodies. Okay, next level up from that, I have this drawn as a range, right? So this is based on the low of these candle bodies right here. So the lower line is based on the low of these candle bodies right here. And then the upper line is based on this support region and this resistance right here where we got rejected from. Now, we have some confluence in this zone. So if I take a fib pull and I run it from basically this swing high right here down to the low, you'll see that the rejection points that we got off here are, the first rejection point was the 382 retracement, and then the next level, the 50% retracement, that's where we got rejected right here. So interesting to note. However, I wouldn't place too much stock into that. I prefer just trading the levels that we're seeing here, right? But yeah, there is a little bit of confluence based off that particular pull. And for the higher targets, now some people are going to run their fib. They're going to run it from the all the way at the top here, this high all the way down to the low. Yeah, some people are going to be looking at this, and we have some confluence around this zone. So if we are able to break above this resistance zone based on just the closing price of the candles here, if we're able to break above here, then one particular level that really stands out to me is the 618 retracement right here. And we have a lot of confluence in that zone with the price action as well. So I'll get rid of the fib, and you see here, actually I would recommend that you draw this on your chart as well. Again, take a horizontal trend line or a horizontal ray, just paste it at the top of these candle bodies right here. So you see this level was the resistance. When we came above it, it was support all throughout here. And yeah, obviously we broke below it. And then when we come back up, I anticipate a lot of selling pressure to enter the market. And it's just under 20 cents, so 0.1967. So I would recommend, this level just has a lot of significance. I recommend drawing this on your chart as well. Okay, now that that's done with, you'll see these downsloping levels of resistance. These aren't really relevant anymore. I just have them marked on my chart from previously, but just to give you an overview, we had this downsloping level of resistance right here with 1, 2, 3 touches on it. When we broke above it, we came back down and retested it multiple times. So 2 times we retested it as a support. We broke out, and in the process of this breakout right here, we also broke this downsloping level of resistance, which is 1, 2, 3 touches right here. Okay, so now that we've broken out of it, we came back for the retest. So you see right here, this level held as a support. So we went from a resistance to a support, and now we're on our way back up. So we have cleared both of these downsloping level of resistances. So this is a really good sign. Now, the level that I'm looking at right now, and the level that we're currently fighting to maintain, is this horizontal line. Again, I mentioned that you should draw this on your chart, and that's around 0.0616. So pretty close to where we are right now. And you see, based on this candle right here, this is a fight. This indicates, the bulls and the bears fighting. This is an indecision candle. And what I want to see tomorrow is I want to see this candle body close above this line. If that happens, that's going to be a small win for the bulls, but that could be a shift in the momentum for the following week, which I would anticipate would be to the upside if we get a favorable close on this candle. Now, the first sign of positivity is right here, last week's candle. The candle body closed above and broke this long-term level of resistance, right? This is a very key level, guys. Again, it was a rejection point all throughout here. It was a strong resistance. Then it flipped to support. And look at this, is 1 month of trading activity where the price would come below it, but all 4 weeks the candle body was salvaged on Sunday evening and the candle body closed above it. So this is a key level on this chart, and look what happened right here when we broke below it. Further continuation to the downside. So I would anticipate the same thing here. We broke above it. If we can get a confirmation candle on tomorrow's candle close, I anticipate the opposite will happen here. I anticipate we head up if we get a strong close on this candle. Now, again, if that happens, the next level of resistance that I'm personally going to look to, obviously, is going to be up in this zone. If the candle closes bullish and we salvage this level, I will likely enter a midterm trade on HBAR, and I'll target the first level of this range. I would probably front run it. I'd probably look to get in just shy of 8 cents, so 0.0796, something like that, just because a lot of people are going to be looking at this particular level and they're going to be either lining up shorts or they're going to be taking profits around here, right? So this is a range, again, between 0.0818 or so and all the way up to 0.0884. Of course, you can come a little bit above that with the wicks and whatnot right here, but yeah, I anticipate this being a strong range. And yeah, if we're able to crack this, I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. This is going to take a while, but if we do have some strong bullish momentum on this chart, this level all the way up here, again, slightly under 20 cents, is basically like a target for me, right? We just have so much confluence at this particular level. But yeah, guys, that's HBAR indecision candle weekly time frame. This is closing tomorrow night, Sunday, at about 8 p.m. Eastern time. So keep an eye on this level, and that's basically going to indicate what I'm personally going to do on with this particular trade setup. Obviously, we break down the next level of support down here is going to be slightly over 5 cents, so 0.0541. So yeah, that's the local level of support. Again, based on this horizontal line that I told you to draw on the chart. And yeah, that's just all right here. A lot of history right here. Rejection point, rejection point, rejection point. So this is going to be a level of support on the way down if we do come down. And then beyond that, again, we have this upsloping level of support. So these are the local levels, guys. Yeah, just this is how you play it, right? So just watch for the close right here, and then base your trades off of that. Of course, not financial advice, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, overall, though, I think the bottom is in here. I think this is just the basically we're just consolidating before we turn back to the upside. Sometimes what I like to do if I feel like I have a bullish bias is I'll invert the chart, and if I saw this particular chart right here, it would be hard to have a bullish view of this, right? This looks fairly weak. It looks like we're getting rejected right here. This line, so you see right here we have 3 touches, right? We have actually 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one right here didn't even make it to the line, right? So that's a sign that in this case, with an inverted chart, that would be a sign of weakness and then coming down. And then particularly if we can't maintain this level, then the next target down I would anticipate is going to be this box, right? So yeah, sometimes I just like to invert the chart to get a different perspective. But yeah, I mean, if I was a bull and this is the chart I was seeing, I would be a little bit worried, and I would likely think that the price is going to come down here. So invert it, and yeah, that's the price coming up here. Anyway, hopefully you found that helpful. If you did, smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, you want to get notified when I release new content, click subscribe, click the bell, click on all. If you click away without doing that, you're probably going to have a hard time finding the channel again in the future, just because it's relatively new, under 2,000 subscribers, and because of that, I'm not really prioritizing the search algorithm. Also, if you want a place to trade HBAR and any of the other coins I talk about on this channel, I put the link to 3 different exchanges in both the pinned comment and the description. And if you want to get some sign-up bonuses, check those out. Anyway, guys, take care. Have a good day. Bye.